tier, low tier. He's not allowed to wear black anymore.
1-0.
Justin was there. He was on stream. Remember? When he started Michael and you didn't watch that video? So he was there. He was tilted.
Oh, Hulka counterpicking with Zelda.
Nice.
Interesting strategy.
Hulka is like so focused that you can't even see him. Just
He
like
left the setup and decided to have his Zelda take out AJ.
So well.
Bold strategy.
I can't believe Hulka got so upset he grew 3 feet shorter.
He transformed into a chair. Oh, he's back there.
Recreating the fucking scene. We've all seen it, boy.
You can't even see You do?
I laugh every time.
I'm glad. Top 2 on that. Top 2.
This isn't Super Smash Bros. For Wii U.
I think we're going straight into it right now.
Yep, Battlefield.
Set 2.
Surprised they went Battlefield. Hulka trying to come off hot in a new set. Just come on. Tenshii allowing none of that. Going right for that grab. I think the big difference in these sets in the winners finals is Tenshii actually finding his grabs now.
Yeah.
I think that first set, Tenshii was having a really hard time finding those grabs. The tech was a good option.
I think a big difference is just AJ at low percent doesn't commit to anything unless it's really safe, or if it's going to link into a grab, or it is a grab. So, like, but that's actually a big deal because Hulka will do things that are punishable that don't have like nearly as high of a reward as a grab does.
Yeah.
And, like, you can do that above like 40%, 40-50%. Some of your tilts can lead into combos.
I have that same problem, honestly. But like obviously not on the same level, like, but just like as a lower level player, I have a very similar problem.
Yeah.
Where like there are times I get like a backer, I should just grab.
Exactly, and like, so AJ just stays evasive until he sees an opportunity where he thinks a grab or a grab setup could hit. Whereas Hulka gives his position away, commits to something laggy when the only reward he gets is like a forward air into maybe an F tilt, which you can just DI away, and at low percent, it's not going to lead into that much.
Then the grab's gonna lead into everything, which Tenshii will rebuttal with, which is the risk.
Exactly. You're risking like probably a death or like 80% in order to get like a fair.
Yeah. The risk reward is not really there. Like not optimal.
So you'd just be better off reading AJ's movement and going for a grab, which
where you find that opening for the fair could just be an opening for a grab.
Yeah, I think like a theoretical Sheik Ditto is really just a lot of fishing for grabs, at least at low percent.
I think that's the best way to do it. Even if people don't like it, I think that's just the way to go.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to. It's the best punish. Why would you not want the best punish?
Finds that back air. This might be even if he hits right now. Oh no.
Tenshii doing the I'll go for it anyway. It's what he does. It has not stopped working, so there's no reason to stop doing it. Raw needles getting that percent. There's a grab.
With Sheik's recovery, there is a weird timing you can sometimes get that you can set up.
I think F tilt fair would have.
If you do it really late, like you have to commit to something before the poof so you don't get hit. Like there's a certain timing where if you go straight up and they roll, you'll be slow to catch it. They'll get to the edge before you can actually punish. At least with Marth, with his roll. I'm not sure about in the Sheik matchup, but I think it's the same. But it's like if you do the normal get up, you can punish the roll. But then if they go straight, the normal get up like doesn't last long enough, so they end up getting back to low.
Yeah.
So that's hard to cover a lot of the time. So I think that's why he did normal get up instead of rolling. That's why he did. AJ taking the lead.
Catching him, like, Hulka's having a hard time coming down. that stop.
Yeah.
He was just caught above him the whole time. And
AJ likes crouching a lot, so those
it was really hard for Hulka to get down that last stop.
Hulka really likes coming down from platforms with an aerial, so that shield drop fair really wasn't gonna work. He should have done either needles and then played like the mix-up game after a needle hit, or tried to get a tomahawk, or just not shield drop. So it was a rough situation.
If you would have just rolled from ledge, it would have taken like 3 stops.
Yeah. Yeah, he really needs to predict AJ, because AJ is recovering a lot better now that he's just going straight in.
It's been pretty consistently ledge. It's consistently enough to at least, try it.
He had a nice jump read with that up tilt.
I thought we might see a stage switch, but sure enough. Ooh, good grab. He finds that grab. Forward.
I like AJ's dash back there, but
I don't know how I feel about
his
the forward.
grab is just way too
Might have
big.
been a flood. Good fair. There, yeah, see, that was.
And he might die here. No!
Ooh.
That was a really bad time to get up. Yeah.
AJ should just way dash back.
Misses, down smash is weird.
Way dash back, grab ledge. No, because on the second hit of the down smash, it's like way smaller.
Yeah. I don't blame AJ for that back. I thought he was going to be at that timing too. At the same time, I don't think he had to go for a timing read.
Yeah.
He probably could have just gone to ledge and like back aired invincibly from edge.
Just putting the pressure on that ledge. Hulka was trying to find a way out. But that percent, Tenshii was just looking for something to close out that stuff.
I feel like if Hulka just like mixed up doing aerials from platform and doing wavelands from platform, or just empty lands, that'd be a lot better.
I think he's afraid of like the
It
grab.
met. Yeah. Oh no.
Tech club. He'll live, but it's gonna hurt. Ooh, actually, he doesn't actually get as much off it. That's good.
That was nice. No, that was a pretty bad challenge there. AJ set it up to where back air was just gonna beat out whatever Hulka had.
Yeah.
That's what AJ's good at. That's why he beats panicky opponents, because he just sets himself up to where there's situations where it's like if you approach him, he has like some disjointed thing, where you're not gonna win the engagement.
Which I think
That's why you have to stay composed.
I think that's one of the reasons why Sheik he loves Sheik so much.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff like that.
You just have to stay composed and realize when you need to back off instead of engaging him.
Yeah.
And they're in a silicon. So how would be like he'll have like
Boko's going a lot, definitely more platform game. Tenshii's playing more of a grounded.
Yeah.
But I think Hulka's having a hard time dealing with Tenshii sharking it,
pressed because I can know when I'm
which makes it a bad matchup in his favor for playing the platform game. If he can't deal with sharking.
like if I'm gonna short off the edge.
I feel like playstyle wise, AJ has like a bit of an edge. Because I think Hulk is kind of like me, where he likes throwing out stuff. Like when it comes down to it, I like throwing stuff out.
And then rock, paper, scissors matchup wise, like playstyle wise, I think that's...
Yeah, that's kind of just what AJ plays upon.
Yeah, exactly.
As the set gets more and more intense, Hulk is kind of falling on his habit.
Yeah. Ooh, that angle. Ooh, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, that was sick. He actually got to edge in time.
Yeah, that was hella good.
Looking at just like results.
That was good.
Hulk is hanging in there.
That was good that Tenshii recognized he was getting the edge in time. Even though he still died, he still recognized it.
Yeah, low percent AJ's always crouching, pretty much.
No reason not to.
Because that's pretty good with the movement AJ practices. He does a lot of dash out of crouch, which extends like the range that it basically extends the range Sheik can dash dance at, which is a good thing. But then also you're basically like crouching the entire time you're doing it. And since Sheik's hurt box is just so low when she's dashing and crouching, it makes it pretty tough to hit her.
Yeah, your aerials have the
See, like that back air might have hit like another character pretty easily.
Yeah.
But it just completely misses him.
Also, getting crouch canceling the other Sheik's aerials is fucking destruction in this matchup at low percent.
Yeah.
You just crouch cancel like a fair that Hulka might come down with, and that's a grab into like God knows how much.
Yeah. I feel like Hulka's not respecting that. He's not respecting when AJ's at low percent. And that's what's getting him caught a lot. feel like AJ always plays like they're both at low percent, and Hulka always plays like they're both at high percent.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think that's very true. That's why I think when Hulka gets a lead early, I think that is much easier for him in that way.
The aerials are working so far, but yeah, just one grab.
Ooh, he got out.
But AJ messes it up, but now he's off stage. Yeah, that was good on Hulka to start the up B so early. Because he knew he was in a bad spot and needed the invincibility. Even if it wasn't like the best spot to recover from.
It's better than what he had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, AJ's going for these early attacks.
Tenshii's really sharking these, like, come down. Like, Hulka needs to find a new answer to get down on the ground.
Yeah.
Just some sort of mix-up in some way. And, like, Tenshii doesn't have to respect it because he's constantly catching him.
Yeah. I don't dislike the fair Hulka did. He was just like slightly too slow.
He was hoping for the DI out on that forward throw.
Seems like this game AJ's adapting by trying to throw out early hitboxes against Hulka. That's kind of interesting. I like watching when players have like a clear change they're trying to make in it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it looks like Hulka's pretty prepared for that. That's probably how most people try to cover his recovery in this matchup, at least.
We would just have to go straight.
It's a little off the beaten path.
Or
We don't even
I don't like that dash attack.
Where's the other place that we get?
See, dash attack, it's weird because most of the time you can hit with a dash attack, you can just hit with the boost grab. And like, grabbing is just so good.
Yeah.
It's like, if you hit with the dash attack, boost grab probably would have worked. And like, boost grab beats shield too.
I literally think about that so much when I play this matchup. Whenever I land like a grab, I'm like, I could have grabbed. Or like I land a dash attack.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that could have been a grab.
Like, they can DI the dash attack, but this happens when you get grabbed on.
Yeah, exactly. I think about that literally every time.
Like, you can arms attack a dash attack, you can do a lot of stuff to dash attack, you can shield a dash attack. Like, if you spot dodge, it dodges dash attack anyways.
I literally.
It's like the counters for dash attack.
Yeah, in this matchup, there's no reason for it not to be grabbed.
Yeah.
It's like the same timing, like the same lag on it as well, and stuff. Practically.
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah, maybe boost grab is like slightly longer, which might be a reason.
Ooh,
nice shield
poke.
poke, yeah.
That was good.
Alright.
Got him on the
See if
ankle.
Hulka can just be evasive enough until he can get a grab. But that's the thing, like in situations like that, he goes for a weak
straight
nair.
hits,
It's
yeah.
like
Go for the straight.
he's gonna
hit.
get like 9% and then end up on a platform again, which is
And-
kind of comfortable on platforms, but at the same time, he could be playing mix-up games to try to get a grab.
Yeah, and then when Tenshii wins that exchange, he's gonna get so much more off of it.
Ooh, nice read. Yeah, and then there's situations like that where Hulka's just like, yeah, hard read.
He probably would have died.
Yeah, not taking that. Not taking that was godlike.
Yeah, because he bounced away. Yeah, good being completely surprised by that.
He
Good
sure
shit.
hop fared right over that F tilt.
It's a nice call out by AJ.
It was a good change up on the way to get down. He landed and grabbed instead of going for the weak back air. His reverses are really good. Back throw.
Oh, and he's slow. I don't like how he didn't cross up there. I feel like there wasn't a reason to not cross up.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
then if you mess up your attack in front, there's a chance you get grabbed. Yeah, he's just running off and faring a lot. Especially at these high
He just
percent.
used his double jump and Tenshii took full advantage of that.
Yeah. He ends up closing it out. And
I
then
think that the percentage difference was what really got him there. He just didn't have enough stun on that up air that Tenshii went for.
yeah. So a lot of what they're playing around is just Hulka liking to be on a platform, and then Hulka also liking to be aggressive. So he won't stay on the platform because AJ's on the ground. So, there's like, I don't know, it's kind of interesting
Surprised he went for that weak back air.
because sometimes Hulka goes down to try to challenge AJ on the ground. Sometimes AJ goes up to try to challenge the platform.
Well, AJ does it in a way
That's
where
a
it's like
sick
he
legend.
waits till he sees the double jump and where he can fish for like to get him stuck up there.
Ooh, that was a nice nair. Caught the invincibility.
And Hulka,
Yeah.
it wasn't until recently that he started mixing up the way he was coming down from the platform.
And I think AJ going for these immediate hits really isn't working. But closes
It's
it
slow
out.
get up got him there. Oh, we're gonna go see.
Game 4.
I think we're gonna see Battlefield. Probably gonna see Battlefield.
Angry in Spanish.
You know, honestly, that's probably like the most fun stage in this matchup, probably. So I don't blame him.
What are they saying in the chat?
I'm saying you're a cool guy.
Yeah.
Oh, legs are
That's my friend John. I have no idea what he's saying, and I can't scroll up from here.
He said you're
He
pretty,
calls
and he
in
also
the
said you're
worm's
tall.
answer. You know nothing of the tunnels. I built the tunnels. I call and the worms answer. John knows.
Yo,
You know nothing of the tunnels beneath me. I built the tunnels.
Tenshii's about to bust out his pockets up.
Really, AJ would be destroying him if he would just crouch cancel and then grab after doing after Hulka backers.
Yeah.
Because AJ is holding down on all of them, but then just doesn't punish him. I really don't like these nairs out of shield either. I don't know. It's not that bad.
Well, see, that was good. I'm glad he did it. Like, he's at least trying to change that up and went for the waveline grab.
Oh, mix them up. That was really good.
I think that's a good change for him to start doing. Keep AJ honest with that
I
stuff.
think you wanted to hit the backwards.
Ooh, too slow on that. Maybe that's bad.
I would have liked him to go straight there because AJ mistimed it a bit.
Yeah.
I think he would have grabbed.
Yeah, I definitely think he would have.
Get up and down.
Yeah. It's kind of on you to beat AJ.
So I
think I need a lot more work on that
You
matchup.
underestimate yourself. Just play your damn mark.
A lot of times Hulka's coming in without a decisive idea of what he wants, and then AJ's just kind of moving around it, and I think that's throwing him off quite a bit. I think Hulka he wants to just jump and see a reaction, and Tenshii doesn't. He's just
Yeah, he needs to start rolling.
What a fun matchup.
Yeah.
I'm fucking Justin. That's great. What a fun matchup. You got laser 70%. Nice.
That was good. That was a good grab.
Oh yeah, I don't like that nair.
He saw that yellow of that shield and
He
immediately.
should just up air. Up air would kill at that percent, but now he has a chance to get back.
That was good. That was the best thing to do there. With Tenshii? In that last fair?
Realistically, the best thing to do would be ledge dash up smash.
I don't know if he would have got that.
That'd be optimal.
I think he was expecting the neutral air. That's what Hulka's been doing this whole set.
See, he finally punished that back air with the down tilt, which is good.
Probably could be grabbed though.
Yeah, actually, I think boost grab might be able to be spot dodge. I don't know. That's right.
Hulka.
Yeah, but losers.
Well,
Nice,
actually, Hulka's within reason right now. Totally. Honestly.
He just keeps making bad decisions that cost him.
He's made slight adjustments during this set that's actually been pretty big. And I want to see if it starts paying off for him right here.
Sick call out. Yeah.
He's recognizing just to stay in shield or wait a second. And I think it's really helping him come back from this. Reverse fair, that's what I would have gone for. Back here.
Is he gonna make it?
Yeah, really good. Now Smash was probably the best, yeah.
Kind of fucking dead.
Still live though.
Oh, gets the shield out.
Oh, he got it in
The
time.
shield.
Ooh,
Oh
Tenshii
my
almost,
God.
he almost got
He
that.
just janks him.
He almost got that. Ooh, that was, I don't
And he's
agree with that
dead,
neutral
yeah.
air at all.
Yeah.
I don't think any benefit would have come out of that neutral air.
Hulka has the unpredictability down. He just needs to optimize what he's doing.
Yeah, he just needs to
Put all his stats now.
Yeah.
See, that was good. That was good. But like, even then, like the timing was right that time, but it's still gotta be careful. Cause
See, like those back airs, hitting with one of those back airs, you can die. He could have died right
yeah, he just got grabbed, crouch cancel grabbed, and it
there. And
was
there's just like not that big of a reward for him.
yeah.
Especially if he's going to dash back every time. I guess if he just wanted to like hit him and then
He's
like
going for one too
mix
many
up between
grabs.
like a shield or immediate grab and spot dodge or something,
Yeah.
or dash back. Like there's a lot more room to mix up. Don't get me wrong, but the way he's playing it, he's just not gonna get much off of those back here. And he's kind of just lucky that the person he's playing isn't taking full advantage.
Yeah. I don't know how often Hulka like chain grabs and does this matchup,
Yeah,
but he's
God.
doing one too many grabs. He should be changing out the up tilt. And yeah,
It's a bag.
he's got the edge guard going. Zelda's gonna be huge. Oh,
He can actually
there we go.
get
There we go.
him in a slightly better position, but yeah, game 5 hype. Who will be the champion of Bako Bluffs? First ever Bako Bluffs champion. Oscar, stop looking at me.
We could have stopped it.
Should have.
Why did you put it to 5 feet?
I'm sorry.
They talk to their
That was a sick dash attack. Dang.
Ice cream CC.
This is a huge start. I think
AJ being a gentleman, just dying anyway. He's like, that was sick. You deserve the kill.
Hulka,
Yeah, you got me.
Hulka's been doing a decent job of the lead. The biggest problems is not having a lead in this set so far. And Hulka's been doing a lot with the lead, so I think this is going to be huge right here.
When Hulka turns on though, he's just hitting reads after read.
When it's just like, when he has the lead, he like plays it differently.
His momentum, yeah, like
Yeah.
the afterburners kicking.
shot up right now, dude.
Oh, see, he wouldn't have done that normally.
When
He was
he's
for,
on,
like,
he's
an aerial.
on. And then he gets flustered
Up
and
tilt.
has some habits.
There's the up tilt. There it is.
Oh, yeah, you wanted the grab.
Yeah, the grab was the right option there.
Oh, yeah. That fair wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, I noticed the slight adjustments during the set.
That's just if Hulka can close this out. Because AJ can realistically bring himself back in this if
Good
he
weight.
gets a grab right
It
now.
was a good weight, but unfortunately it was the weak hit. That's what Tenshii has. It's the Tenshii's. It's
Going
called the
straight
I'm
down.
gonna
Just
do it anyways.
Always going for ledge.
Yeah. It's the I'm gonna do
Might
it
as well.
anyways. Which I don't blame him because Sheik's when he's on stage is just like you just get bodied. I think there's way more benefit to just keep going for the ledge like that.
Yeah, that could have just been a grab instead of a down smash, but whatever.
Oh, no, he should have waited on that.
He's kind of looking like a rap. Dang. Where'd this come from?
Yeah, he definitely
He's
turned
a
it on.
momentum
I think
player, dude.
with that SD, I think that I was
Resol-
huge for his
resolver
mentality. Because he was definitely in his own head
One
for a
last
while.
burst, all his mental energy right here.
What's up?
He was in his own head for a while, and I think that SD, like, he started to really believe in himself. No, he's coming back. But this is looking good. Yeah, that's
He's
it.
fucking
That's it.
dead.
Congratulations.
Let's go, Hulka.
Let's go, man, go! Man, go! Man, go!
That was good shit. That was good shit.